feeling sorry for late Vihozhonu, the ambitions she had, the dreams she had. I, for one, feel that none of us are compelled to have attended today's program, but it is within us that has called you and me to stand here, to bring and to deliver justice to our sister. It will be incomplete if the Angami Youth Organization does not extend and acknowledge the Special Investigation Team leader and his members for the tremendous job they have done thus far. Yet, there are also still so many allegations, presumptions and assumptions which needs to be clear. No one, even the family, should not be exempted or should not be left out without being scrutinized, without being investigated and examined of his or her role in the murder case of Late Vihozhonu. However, it is also equally important that so many names, people who are related to her, close to her, the names have been dragged. The SIT is being requested, is being appealed to expedite the investigation process so that while delivering due justice to Late Vihozhonu, it is also pertinent that those alleged should also be, and not found guilty, should also be restored back with their equal dignity. The other night, when the candle vigil was held, the Angami Youth Organization have clearly stated its stance on these cases of molestation, harassment, and if-teasing. Itu incident hua piche debi amangan laga sister kan, amangan laga buini kan, duita tinta incident tahan dia harass kura laga, tai kan ke inappropriate ways, ill intention they treat kura kan, dui bar tim bar log paise. Joa barbi kuise, itu barbi kuase. Ami kan youth kan, mota manu kan, ini kan incident kita face kuriyo, kita dikhibo police kan laga hatte na dia ke tai kan ke pal bara hekai debi koi kine aro ami kan mota manu kan laga kam ki gor lage itu han ke do ek bar do mo kan laga kam guri kine dekha lage itu kwa nisna ami kan maiki kan bi ini kan incident happen hua dam de apni kan witness kurya apni kan evidence ta hi bole itu apni kan laga upor gora apni kan nijor apni kan if you don't come forward to give your evidence, to give your testimony or to witness the event, law enforcing agencies can be, na be, for that matter, just recently ekta incident yada happened with him. Amahan news media NLTV han tahan ke interrogate koi nami kan kuma dikine thakibo. Ami kan Angami Youth Organization kan be tade case to Thapo kuigina itu manu gitu heka dibo kuigina jado ledo amakan maiki kan forward nahi willing nahi witness kuru bole aro itu manu bara ini ka hoise tu hoise kuigina tai kita laga safety security reason bane bi ini gas na ge na hole bi I think moi han ini ka incidents kan kumbal luigina par example na rele to this will keep happening again and again itu bara to have a harmonious society moi han sob ikilo gore milai gine especially harassment and ill treatments toward the women folk. Mukan so biki logo de milai gine kuri wo kuri gine to be junai dia se. And lastly, the Angami Youth Organization will extend its unwavering support towards the memorandum which will be submitted to the Deputy Commissioner after the rally. Thank you. We're all here.
President, Western Angami Youth Organization, Jakhama Youth Organization, Northern Angami Youth Organization. Nagawu kesa sosu di puti segera sosu.
Ti soviwe, poti gevi, ti sojak miya hongu kelela, terenu, ke tesesedi, ke arpretoi ke ba, ke abnofa Jehovah tsajeho.
For justice for the girl who stand against violence and who seek justice for the victim. Yes, while this is a peaceful rally, I consider this a rally for justice for Vihozhonu and all the children and women who have suffered injustices. Today, I stand here not only on behalf of the Angami Women Organization, but also as a woman, a daughter, a sister, an aunt, a mother, and a grandmother. Viho, as a daughter, must have full of dreams to live this God-given life. She must have lived her life as a daughter who must have brought much joy and happiness to her mother, her father, uncles, aunts, siblings, grandmother, grandfather, etc. Her parents must have been so proud of her that their little girl will grow up one day and shine. Little did they know that their girl will be murdered and her precious life cut short by someone whom she called her own. Today, we as women are not able to fathom the amount of hatred her family bore against her and against such a young, promising girl, and brutally cutting her life short by none other than her own family, to whom she belonged and whom she must have dearly loved. Well, Section 103 of the BNS Act 2023 states that whoever commits murder is punishable with death or life imprisonment and a fine. Section 49 of the same act also states that an abettor is punished with the same penalty as the offense they abetted if the offense was committed. Late Vihozhonu Zao, uja ke nimye pete, usheja ke tuzo ke tsa mulewe, sala ke ko ke senyebu, ke tochao nunu, ke jomye pe zitsije idi chayawe. Pierre, Vihozhonu roli rakra, mu promieje, pu huliel hoketsa rakra chakye, tenu nyomye. Mi mun hichungamye ke pesen hato hagoha. Urake ka mimye taza ke tsokongu musidi. Hego nutsa mu hego nurli mo bateho. Vihozhonu lupe zepar ke zundu woku kumyetyo woku priwate. Pie te homye dalyal hode. Mu tenye shomi nye hato ke sho haunu harhani hatoni mu ke dog badi tsushi ke tsoko. But defabye, but just sisa, Mutejonu, Shazak, Tots of Yet Sije, Idi, Keko Keseniki, Keko Mejemelo, Zuzoe. Vihozhonu, Lavor Ukozel Hulhote. Very Ketotu Nunu, Kejoket Senge, but just sisa gets a hauha, Keko Kemenu, Kejat Towe. Sala, Angami Women Organization, Sole Kevi Petenu. Ke ko ke senyeze ke jeseri patsavorje mutsavozotyowe. Thank you all for supporting this cause with your presence today. As a mother, I would like to challenge everyone present here today to commit ourselves not to be a party to such inhuman and barbarous act anymore in future. Thank you all.
Vorka tapete, ke ya piese dio, vorka tapete, pe jiwe. Ake hanu cha ke tu yu ko se ka sa su jo. Tie police kori unko ye chiri tenya hao no ha ze mo unko ye chiri ke jo ke che ke du phu te ke sala ukori pe je deri cheri ma ke pra tomorrow ke show ba ke cha we le thawe shizala tie uko bun sheri mu me jeri poti tugi ma ha ko ha sisje zeri city department ke jamye ko police ko kiri chake sa su ya so tie uko bo ka tha ha nu Penny Shaw, more no more second ago, city, Volta gets a good sir. How no harm, second so Ungo lele gamo, hot tobo, Sibia, would say ye, would tend this second saw. Ungo tormu, Ukel Hunu, Shia gamo, Larry to Yakemo, Muria gamo, hot to how Sibia, Uki Zenus, Uki General Bizomona. Temia get bra, unkor, people bizomon, say ye pretty gets a bad deconary, Tetzaha or Shimu, Renomos Tekeza, Sagaba Susari, Ungo she prebaka today. Sala, Tie, Unyo, get Vivo, Uki take in the no, I did do Prigawa, how. Ungo Tormu, hot tokish of Togo there. Ungo get Hoovery Tiburga Tahaha. Utenu Mishiri, Tepe Mishiri, Menyo was a sherry, Tia less more so big as a bro. Take it no, Uto Heidi, when you hold the tree, when you have bet you, when you have yet, the fat of Vogiri shock as a good Sibia, Haikasa, Lele Mokomo, how I Liro, say ye can primigogi, look at the one here. Tiza, say ye, Utemia, Nagame, I get some Hatoshiamo. That the premier go, I get them how to get to position, getting in the shake, that's a ship here there. We give both houses over, I get a shiamo. Moha, but to get more top to get to pick a was so go pray there. So now I run no more toy. Shake a zoo, shake a zaho no. Union York, give it tofu. Share the say ye, keep good, run not. Say ye bet there, Zakias to football. Pokevi Totigi, Metzavalo Gazano, Pokelo how happen Fokewa, keep Pruwe, get the poor let Tamo, we get the poor the mo. When they get more, hot top of the hole. She's a lamb for ship pray there, move pray there. But they was a pull Marie, Ungo, Garego, Pusso there, Pokel who they from hot there, so was a ship press had the room. Tiemgo how, Tiaforgata, get the poor men with the Vortaga, Iliro, Ungo. Market shockets how Petro Peto Sesamorosho. Tishi Hakim Hegetabu, we say ye, we give one molegatola, we give Bruno one molegatola, Ungo how Petro Bisike, Mutezo, the same of Bunos of Sherry. Tie, how ha, put it to give, Techo, Gemezu, First varsity, take it to Teleba, that's a Sherry. I hear the caveat, get taking the bagatasu, so where no more toy. Look at it what Tibbuk is some more shishi. Mungo so more there. Mook at Boga Samuel windows of sherry. Boss Chijak talk. How ha, Salegans against Tishi. How has city Temiabu, who give really get your Jabo, how about Sibia, Temia, or how is some more show.
A name that represents broken promises. A life extinguished and murdered, a family that was shattered, that was Vihozhonu Zao. Her life was not just taken away. Her life was stolen, was brutally stolen, in the very place, her home, where she had the every right to feel the safest, the hands that were meant to protect her, to care for her, to love for her, were the instruments of her destruction. This is not just a murder. It is a profound betrayal. that defiles the very sacred bond of family and of community. She was a daughter, a sister, a friend, a woman who had dreams, who had a future. She was a human being whose life was as precious as yours and mine, whose life was just unfolding, whose story was unwritten, but her life was taken away. She was a 22-year-old state-level basketball player. She was described as a rising star in women's Nagaland basketball team. She was also a bright student, securing a topper in the economics department at St. Joseph's College, Jakhama. Today, I stand here before you with a call that each of us has in our mind. Her body was discovered on 25th of October at her residence at Old Ministers Hill, Kohima. When her body was discovered, it was very suspicious. It was very suspicious, which had sparked widespread outrage among various civil society organizations in Nagaland as well as India. Candlelight vigils were held in Kohima and various other locations with various civil society organizations and sports community demanding for justice, demanding for swift and transparent investigation. Kohima police formed a special investigation team to probe the case. Within days, Kohima police announced a breakthrough where they arrested her uncle, who was 31 years old, her adopted uncle who resided in that very home. According to police reports and accused confessions, it was reported that the crime occurred inside their family home. A closure to the case is awaited, and we are left speechless with justice which is still being awaited. Today we demand justice. Today we demand a thorough, intensive, and swift investigation. There must be no excuses, no delays. I repeat, there must be no excuses, no delays. The full unrelenting weight of law must be brought upon all those who are or is responsible. It is justice for every woman. I repeat, today this call is justice for every woman, for every girl who feels unsafe inside her own home. It is justice against domestic violence that festers behind closed doors. Today, we demand together with one voice, truth for Vihozhonu, justice for Vihozhonu. Thank you.
We, the Porutso Khel, appreciate the SAYO for giving us this platform on this occasion to highlight a few words on our resentment and thoughts. Today we stand together with one voice, one heart, and one purpose. We gather here to honor the life of our beloved daughter and sister, Late Vihozhonu Zao, who was born on 19 September 2003, daughter of late Zao, who died on 12 October 2011 when Vihozhonu was just 8 years old. And to demand justice for the cruel and senseless act that took Vihozhonu away from us. Vihozhonu was not just a name, she was a bright light, a budding basketball player, and an academic excellence in studies. Vihozhonu possessed strong leadership qualities and had the determination to learn grow and compete in her future career. Vihozhonu's life was tragically cut short when she was murdered brutally on 25th October 2025. We, the Porutso Khel, driven by anger and deep sorrow, we were compelled to vandalize the property of the accused Samuel, who was sheltered. We, the Porutso Khel, also conceived foul play within the family, and as such, we were constrained to take steps to exorcise, that is to expel the grandmother and her two aunties. As we, the Porutso Khel, cannot condone, that is tolerate any foul play or clandestine deed, that is sacred act of our own family members. We, the Porutso Khel, reiterated that the accused Samuel should be awarded with capital punishment and nothing less. And we say today, with all our pain and all our anger, we will not accept this. We will not stay silent. We will not forgive this crime. We demand a transparent investigation, no hiding, no protection, no covering up. Every suspect must be brought out. Every truth must be exposed. We will not tolerate any foul play. We will not allow conspirators to hide. We will not allow this case to be twisted or delayed. The brutal murder of our family members is a profound betrayal of our cultural values, casting a dark shadow of humiliation and shame over our entire community. In Naga society, women revered, and any form of gender-based violence is vehemently rejected. The killing of a sister over something as trivial as a cup of tea is an unspeakable abomination, a desecration of our core values, and a taboo that shows our collective conscience. This heinous crime, however, galvanized our community and resonated across our state and beyond, evoking a groundswell of condemnation and solidarity from people across India. Messages of condolence have poured in, and candlelight vigils have been held in loving memory of our beloved sister Vihozhonu, bearing testament to the outpouring of love and support that transcends borders. Today we gather to voice our collective outrage and grief, reaffirming our unwavering commitment to upholding human values and demanding justice for the senseless violence inflicted upon our family. We stand united in our conviction that such brutal acts should never be inflicted on anyone, and that humanity's fabric is rent asunder by such cruelty. To the society and the government authorities, we the Porutso Khel thank you for your tireless effort, hard work, and full dedication so far for bringing out the accused Samuel to light. But we want truth. We want action. We demand justice that is swift, honest, and complete. Our trust will remain only as long as the investigation remains transparent, fearless, and uncompromised. We, the Porutso Khel, are deeply grateful to all the organizations, to the youth, families, and supporters, and everyone standing here with us. Your presence gives us strength. Your unity gives us courage. Your solidarity gives us the hope. Together we will fight until justice is delivered. Aji, Amar Porutso Khel Khan, alak organization, Baba Amba Khan, Didi Boini Khan, Youth Khan, families members Khan, supporters Khan, Aji, Kimanjun Ahina Yade Karakurina se, Sabke Dhanabad Dia se. God bless us all. Thank you.
Abesego Tsindu, Bauzu Shiri, Lodiho Bogatiki, Yego Ketofa, Vihozhonu lege mobunu boke hiro leageta haunu ke boke kremigo utemye tenu shodinu nipu for hagianu ke to chapi su fudinu bagets haunu nipu Jehovah no jab yesedinu yekrota ke tsmyego mye popo ke tspete tsuje geze ke vi ke nu hegeta geze pogeta kabese hekrota mi go tsuje sidinu ugo krota ke vi krokonunu teke tocha bisu se separle ke do no ke kosuri kabese tsige lu tsiji so ba hu shiri ke ti so zahonu yego hagia nu rchetsidinu nibu lesugo tu more ke shogo tu besedinu government ke ko ke segori tsada je ani buji hova no chabese ke ko sege bagori tsele pasiri kabese go tsele sidinu gibunu ke tosunu papotununu techa tepke tsege do no ke gori kabese ugori tsege lu tsiji